Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jacob Caviani with your local headlines. Police in St. Louis are investigating after a gunman shot and killed 2 utility workers before turning the gun on himself. Authorities say the gunman walked up to 2 men who worked for Liquid Gas yesterday and started shooting. The names of the shooter and the men he killed have not been released. One of the slain workers was in his 20s and the other was in his 50s. The owner of a cat rescue outside Kansas City is facing animal neglect charges after police discovered 50 cats in cages. Court documents reveal police found cats living in poor conditions at the Street Cats Rescue in Riverside. More than 20 cats were found to be suffering from tapeworm and parasites. The owner, Susan Gable, was found to be running the rescue without a proper permit. And a video posted by TMZ Sports shows a man punching a woman in the face at a game at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. The incident happened Tuesday night when the Royals played the San Francisco Giants. TMZ Sports say Amy Blake spit on Edmund Stryker and smacked him before he punched her. Both people were cited with disorderly conduct and are scheduled to appear in court next month. Thanks so much for joining us. Up next is the Today Show. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jacob Caviani with your local headlines. A big change for MU's vet school. Increased student enrollment has led to a new facility. The Veterinary Health Center will open the large animal ambulatory facility later today with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. The approximate $2.5 million project started to accommodate more veterinary students. The new facility has a large garage to hold its emergency vehicles, large animals, including horses, cows, sheep, goats, and pigs. The new facility will help students treat these animals through general medicine practice. There's also a community office and a 50-seat classroom on the second floor. More than 1,500 people are being asked to reapply for a Missouri program that protects abuse victims. This after a St. Louis County judge ordered a woman in the Safe at Home program to reveal her address because of a flaw in the application process. The judge said the application failed to include a sworn statement about the abuse as required by Missouri law. Participants have been sent new forms that include a sworn statement. And one of the Titanic's 11 Academy Awards was for Best Costume Design, and now you can see why the movie won that category. For a limited time, you can see several costumes up close and personal at the Titanic Museum in Branson. The museum curator says people from all over the world have visited the museum, including 300 people who had relatives on board the ocean liner. The costumes will be on display at the museum until June 11th. And thanks so much for joining us. Up next is the Today Show. Good morning, Mid-Missouri. I'm Jacob Caviani. Here are your local headlines. Earth Day celebrations in Jefferson City will be a little different this year. Festivities will focus on the upcoming solar eclipse, which is set to happen on August 21st. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources hosts today's event, which starts at 9 a.m., just a few minutes, at the state capitol. Arkansas has executed an inmate for the first time in more than a decade. 51-year-old Liddell Lee was pronounced dead at 11:56 last night. Lee was given the death penalty for the 1993 death of his neighbor, Deborah Reese, whom Lee struck 36 times with a tree tool. An Associated Press reporter who was at the execution says he showed no apparent signs of suffering and lost consciousness quickly after the lethal injection began. Deputies in Northwest St. Louis have arrested a man for a hammer attack that started over Snapchat. Authorities say Levi Lauk was at a family function when it happened. Family members say he was drunk and hit a victim several times with a hammer on the ride home. When he got home, Lauk forced the victim into a shower and attacked her again. Police say the woman ran naked to a neighbor's home for help. Thanks so much for joining us. Up next is the Today Show.